The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just like another season. Come my way this season. The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time. time of year carries memories, like an never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing, just like another season. Don't want another day without you by my side. Oh, this season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time. Just like another season. Just like another season. Just like another season. Drink, think deeply as I sink. Finally, someplace I found peace in the dark of night. Tabletops counting hours in the early hours. Stone cold inside. Banging drop stanzas, never needing answers. We wander all alone, but we can't find the street.
Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a late start. Trying to cast a minute into this game, and the University of Arizona have already scored a goal on the ASU Gold side. But welcome for those that are watching. UVA's team has not really changed since last semester. It's still Bob, Amph, and Goose. But our new goal team is Anthem, Patrick, and Zippy. Bob and Amph just kind of play keep away for a second there, killing time or something. Bob now air dribbling it over one. He's able to get this into the corner. He's able to get this block. Bob keeps the pressure. And it doesn't have boost to follow it up a second time. Use it for Patrick. Isn't able to get a midfield as Goose puts this to the wall. Quick shot from Zippy, but it's just wide. Patrick now puts it up, but no one from Gold is able to follow up on that. Seems like everyone's still kind of getting their footing here. This goes over to the left side of the field. Anthem just stealing boost. This Goose sends this down the pitch, and Anthem's forced to jump for it as no one's back. Zippy able to just barely get that save. Goose now gets it over Zippy, but again, no one midfield. Seems like both teams right now are just still. Ooh, that was really close. So I was about to say both teams are still getting used to each other, but a lot of saves coming out from Gold as U of A are just pounding their net. Patrick's able to finally get this back over to orange half. Anthem helps him out. Bob plays it down to the pitch. He puts it midfield, but it's right to Goose. Nowhere to be seen for his teammates. I mean, I'm not really sure what they're doing. Possession plays are not really coming out. Zippy now puts it midfield. Nathan's there for it, but I don't know if he just didn't mean to jump the way he did, or if he misread it. I mean, that was the one opportunity that they had to tie it up here. Oh no, trying to sink that one on the bottom right. Goose keeps this in on Gold's half. Vamp now, putting this off the corner. Anthem not able to get to it. Zippy gets beaten out by Goose, and it'll be a 2-0 for U of A against ASU Gold here. Really solid play. Zippy just was not in the position to get that. Mostly been holding their own on defense, but they're just not taking care of the offensive opportunities that they're being given. Utilizing them effectively. So this is midfield, and Anthem's able to keep it in. Bob gets it around him and around the last defender, and it's 3-0 now with 30 seconds left in the first game. Shot, but wasn't able to. Yeah, puts this off the first corner. Zippy clears it out. Patrick following it up. Able to get a double. In the air, Zippy and Patrick both go up for it. Not able to get contact. Or either Anthem just confused as to what U of A is doing with the ball here. Looks like they're going to close out game one. 3-0 scoreline. Bit unfortunate for Gold, but I think they just needed to warm up a little. I mean, I would hope they were already warmed up, but obviously they did not. They didn't look too comfortable there. I definitely seen them play better. The U of A still a very solid team. I would say that they are still a definite favorite here. Not sure why everyone's leaving. Maybe they asked for a new server and I didn't realize. Amph is still in the match. Regain, yes, we do need to regain. As soon as we figure out what's going on here, there we go. Alright. Back to it. We don't lose these. I mean, ASU Maroon did lose to U of A at the NASCAR LAN event last semester, so and U of A has gotten close to qualifying for CRL themselves. They are a good team. Bob, Amph, and Goose, especially Bob, are really, really good players as he gets a goal 15 seconds in the game too. Right over Zippy. Patrick just barely able to get that save, but unfortunately it bounces right back down into Bob's car. Yeah, I don't know, Bob. This is a tough match either way. I think that Gold definitely can pick it up and put up a better fight, but so far they haven't shown that. That shot goes right in the top right of Gold's net. Both the defenders just unable to reach it, flabbergasted at the power coming off of Bob's behind, but it was Goose that put it back there. A little bit of a misread. Here we have Zippy now. It's down the pitch, wide, and Anthem's not able to get contact on him. Patrick's able to. Back down to Amph though. Puts us off the ceiling. Anthem trying to take control. Didn't do much else with it. Patrick comes in and tries to read that play, isn't able to. Zippy gets it off the ceiling to Anthem, but Bob's there for it. Put it down the field. It's around Patrick. 50 Zippy. Luckily Anthem's there to clear it out. Oh, both Anthem and Patrick missed that wall read. Zippy, once again, filling out his team with the clear. They aren't able to do much into actually creating a solid counterattack. As U of A just walked this one in after Goose demoing Zippy. Bob just has basically an open net. I mean, Anthem was just barely able to get there, but not close enough. It's like a group stage beat. Yeah. Out of the teams that are in this group, only the worst will be disqualified. So, so if Gold wins either this one or at least one of them, I think they should be okay. ASU Maroon only has 3 people in their group, so I think it's Weber State and GCU. As long as they beat one of them, they'll be okay in their group. Okay, but are we going to beat Weber and GCU? I think Maroon is capable of it. I was going to originally stream the Weber versus Maroon match, but then I saw that Gold was playing U of A, and I'm like, well, it's the old rivalry, gotta go to that one as Zippy takes us down to a 1-goal deficit. Solid shot from Patrick, but both Bob and Amph double committed on that play, leaving it an open net for Zippy. Yeah, no, Maroon's bracket, honestly, it's a little tough, but I think they can do it. Yeah, it is happening right now, Angel. I was going to stream that, but I don't know. I think both of them are good matches to stream. And, Anthem tying it up. I was kind of torn a little bit, and but Maroon got to be streamed first Thursday. So we got to see them play at least, but after this I'll stream Maroon. So either way, we're still going to see Maroon play today. I just wanted to give Gold some love. As it's now 4-3. I don't know what has happened while we've been talking, but Gold just completely turned this around as Anthem gets a bump on Bob. Patrick gets it around Amph, and solid placement from Zippy, getting it around the last defender. We're nuts, yeah. Bob trying to get a double. Mid for Amph, a solid save from Patrick, keeping that out of his net. Zippy now gets this back down to him, but Amph is just re-jumping for it. Trying to get a double off the wall here. U of A not going down without a fight. They want to get this back to a tied game. They had a 3-goal lead, and Now they're coming on the counterattack, or they're trying to defend a counterattack. They were just all going back as Anthem puts this up to Patrick. He almost had an open net if Bob wasn't just there to get a touch on it. Still gets dunked though by Patrick. Anthem trying to get this off the wall. Bob now puts it up. Patrick's there for it. He shoots it under him. Zippy now immediately challenged by Bob. Zippy was not. They were like, "You're not getting this ball." Got Anthem. He's trying to do breezy. He gets it, but it's just a little bit too high. Zippy, though, gets it right back to him, but the ball goes just off the crossbar. Anthem was a little too close to the net to doink that in with the defender. Solid attempt from Gold here, but probably wasn't necessary as they had a 2-goal lead. And now they're back down to a 1-goal lead. As Amph gets a bump on Patrick. It's my team. Yeah, Alter is our sub for Gold. I'm sure he's very proud of him if they win this game here. I know I will. Putting it up. Around Anthem. Ooh, almost in U of A's net. And it actually will be. I was about to say the last defender had to just barely get that off the backboard, but ends up bumping Goose. He's a little flustered. Namph could not reach that one. This is a very high-scoring threes game, but I think Gold has this if they don't let it go in off the kickoff. Solid save from Zippy. Patrick is there for insurance. Anthem now gets this midfield. Zippy's just going to take their boost. Be patient. Bob now trying to do something. Gets cut out by Anthem. It's midfield. Zamp reaches for it. Patrick's there though. Demo comes out and it's midfield, but Amp is just not in a solid position to do anything with that ball. Looks like that'll be a game 2 win for Gold. In 1 second here. Okay. Alright. To make sure that ads weren't going to run in the middle of the game. I did not have Stream Manager pulled up. I was just looking at the chat and OBS. Looks like we should be good though. Game 3 is best of 5. Round 1 in the CECC West Regional Qualifier. So far from what I recall, there's 16 teams in this West Regional. I don't know how many total in the tournament as a whole, but we've got our 2 ASU teams in here. We've got U of A and we've got GCU. We've got basically everyone from Arizona in here. And obviously some California schools and miscellaneous here and there. Patrick able to keep this out of his net. Puts it midfield to Anthem, who tries to put it back over Patrick, but it's just Bob. But Bob trying to get it to his teammate midfield, but Zippy was already forward than him currently. It's over Goose and Amp, not able to beat out Zippy. We got Patrick now. Bit of a free ball. Tries to quickly get it around Goose, but he's patient. Amp now. Get it around Zippy. Ops can clear this out. Patrick got a bit of a ghost touch on that. Anthem couldn't get to that midfield. Amp tries to get a double, gets it off the backboard. Seems like Bob accidentally backflipped, but it still ended up working out for him. Really solid pass from Amp, but Bob's mistake just led in a bit of hesitation from Patrick, and Anthem couldn't get to it either. They tied this game 3 up. Zippy just putting that down the field. Anthem forced to jump for it. Patrick might have a double here. It does, but Goose is just right there to block it. Amp whiffs. Bob's forced to take this to the corner. Solid pinch down the field. Patrick trying to keep this midfield. Keep the pressure alive. He gets it around 2. A double commit. And that'll open up the net, but Bob's just barely able to get back to that. Save it off the post. Patrick now gets it midfield. Teams aren't able to get to it before U of A's team, though. Anthem not able to reach that. Fakes out Amp, though. Zippy not able to beat ball, and that's a really solid play. Goose just perfect pass to Amp. Anthem doesn't have the reaction time to do it, or to get up to it rather. It's a bit tough because Zippy just didn't really have any boost, and he was kind of forced to go for it. Anthem was just left in a real tough position. Bob now. It's around 1. Gets his midfield. Goose gets it to Amp. Goes to the backboard as Anthem clears it out. Does get a shot, but Bob's gonna be able to take possession. Goes right back to Anthem though. Goes midfield. Bob trying to do something with this. I think a lot of the plays this game, especially from U of A, are just hit it to the wall and try and double it, no matter what position you're in. Sometimes it definitely works. Patrick 50's Goose. Gets beaten out by Bob. Goose trying to get this back midfield, but it's just a little too far for him to get a good shot off. But it's not going to matter because apparently Gold put everything in the sink at that play, which was apparently just Zippy, as Patrick and Anthem are both on U of A's half. Bit of an unfortunate rotational mistake there. Not looking too good for Gold in game 4 here. Right, this is game 4? Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping. No, this is game 3. Sorry. I don't know why I've been saying game 3 and 4 when it's game 3. It's not game 4. The series is tied up. Come on, chat, you gotta correct me. Patrick's able to tie this up, though. What good is an angel mod if he's not doing his duties, huh? Patrick sends another one to the net. Up to Zippy, though. Gets down to Anthem. Solid shot, but Anthem's ready for it. L mod. Ooh, Zippy able to get another one off of Anthem's pass here. Very patient with it. Kind of faked out Anthem and got it around Bob. solid play from Gold. I said they were looking a little worse for wear as we're getting in the last minute, and Juve had the lead, but this series is proving to be very, very volatile as Zippy scores another one. Go 5-3. Still majority of the last minute left on the clock. Right over Bob. Take one back for his team, get them back in this game. Patrick, he can clear it out. Doesn't get a flip, but he's able to get the 50. Like Juve might not have anything to answer this 2-goal lead as we go down to the last 30 seconds. Zippy, another goal. Solid shot right into the top corner of the net. Patrick just sending this one up to him, and just beautiful. I mean, I don't know if U of A is just on the back foot now and they just lost their footing, or Gold just decided to put things in the top gear. But geez, this bit of a turnaround. I mean, the game was looking pretty even. The first half of it, at least. Now Gold are walking away with the Game 3 win to go into match point. This is the best of 5. Well, so far, Juve started out the series really strong, as Gold definitely did not look warmed up whatsoever, but now they've definitely found their footing, and they're looking at match point here. Looking very solid against what is a pretty decent team. But Gold might just be better. We'll see as we head into Game 4 here. Ramp now with the ball. Sent by Zippy. Bob, unable to get a shot. Midfield ramp, but Patrick's going to take possession. Zippy now gets this into their corner. It's 50 on Bob. Beats out Anthem. Gets it around Patrick, but Zippy's in the net for it. He gets it around another, and this is a little dangerous. Thankfully they were there for it, but really it was just that shot being wide that saved them. Good graces from the Rocket League god, that would assume, as Goose. Nice block on the shot there. Leaving it for Anthem. Gets it around 2, and gets around all 3 apparently. Not really sure what voodoo he pulled off to just get around all 3 defenders. Seems like a very basic air dribble, but hey, if it works, it works. It definitely feels like U of A are just not in a mental headspace anymore to be challenging what Gold is throwing at them. They came out strong, but now they've just definitely slowed down and starting to whiff here and there. As Gold are just trying to do everything they can to keep this high-octane game. 50 goes up to midfield. Zippy trying to get a shot and puts this off to his corner. He's there again for it though. And then being patient with Bob. We'll leave it for Patrick. He's able to cut into that. Empty off the backboard. Am's not able to get up to it. Bob bails him out. Patrick unable to get that to Zippy. Anthony's going to take it right back to U of A's side. Solid demo. Amp gets it around one though. Bob now, let's see what he does with it. Isn't able to get contact on the double. It's to midfield, but Patrick demoed. Oh, he gets a demo and gets it around Bob. Solid play. Zippy unable to get to that, but Anthem thankfully right there for it. Bob, solid double off the wall. No one from Gold was expecting that, and they do tie it up with a little less than half the match left here. Zippy just really couldn't do anything against that play. See if Gold are going to answer with another goal of their own as Amp gets this around Zippy. It's midfield, but Goose is just going to send it down the pitch. Patrick hits it off his own crossbar, or backboard rather. Patrick doesn't have any boost and is the last one back. Zippy puts this one in U of A's net. Bob now with possession. Tries to fake out Patrick, doesn't really work though. Anthem puts it back up to Patrick. Looks like he might have run out of boost on that play though. Didn't do anything more with it. Zippy almost gets bumped, but avoids it really well and gets it around Amp, almost around Goose. Anthem decides to take a quick shot. Bob clears it back. Patrick unable to get to it, and Anthem, sorry, Zippy rather, just barely able to get that save, and Anthem able to clear it out. That looked very dangerous for a second for Gold, but thankfully they were able to bounce back. Bob is not done though, as he almost fakes out last defender. Zippy with a nice touch to get it back on the U of A's side as Goose met with Patrick and almost Anthem deciding to go up the wall there. Thankfully they didn't double commit on that play. As Amp gets a demo on Zippy, the last defender. And yeah, solid play. Bob is just left with an open net. They take the lead here with 45 seconds left. Zippy unfortunate with Goose isn't able to get it on target, but it's still a little bit awkward for Anthem as Bob is able to get this off of Amp's ceiling touch, and that might solidify game 4 for U of A, putting us to game 5. This Gold are trying to get 2 kickoff goals here. They're still dealing with U of A's pressure as Amp puts another one in the back of their net. I was talking about how U of A started out strong and then they just looking worse for wear ever since, and never mind. The story of this series is a team just whichever one finds their footing better. Patrick able to get a double though. Keep this to a 2-goal deficit, but they're going to need more if they want to keep U of A from getting to game 5. Trying to fake out the defenders and just decides to pass it mid. Solid shot from Goose. It really was just all Bob in that play there, just spoon feeding it to his teammate. Don't want to do ads. Actually, I think we might have to run an ad. For the next game. Sorry about that, but Sorry about that. I had to run that ad, otherwise it would have happened mid-game. I've only missed a little bit of this fifth game here. Bob gets shot off of Zippy's kind of unfortunate touch here as Patrick's unable to get up to it. I would like to report that Maroon did 3-0 Weber State, and they will be facing Gold in about 25 minutes here. So we weren't able to watch that game, but apparently they swept them. Assuming that Weber State didn't just, you know, forfeit or get disqualified for not checking in, not sure. But we're just gonna say that we swept them, and yeah, we'll have Maroon versus GCU at 5 o'clock here as Anthem ties this up. The last game of the series here. Anthem, not really sure why he no, I have the brackets, and I saw them but no, I don't think anyone was streaming Maroon, but I will stream them versus GCU at 5. This is the only ASU Rocket League stream. Hey, I'm trying to get gold somewhat, bro. It's ASU against U of A. Come on, Aria. You know, you gotta stream the rivalry. Bro, come on. I'm streaming you guys next. Come on, relax. Meanwhile, Gold here got scored on again, and they're fighting to take this back to a tied game. Zippy tries to keep this in play. Patrick now gets it over Goose, over Anth, and Bob's nowhere to be seen as Anthem has an open net. Apparently Bob was going to get our back boost. Not really sure what he's doing there. A little overconfident of his teammates, as ASU Gold have proved to be a tough team. Just barely keep it out of their net here. Zippy keeps it midfield. Bob now trying to take this up the wall. Net by Patrick though, clears this just straight back down to their corner. Zippy gets it off the wall. Fortunately, Anthem gets a miss there, but 50 keeps this out of Gold's net for the time being. Patrick is now back for it. Get a 50 on Amp. He does get it around Zippy as well. Anthem a bit awkward, but is able to get this into his corner. As Zippy, a little bit of unfortunate play there, ends up putting it back into his own box. Didn't really mean to do that, as it was just being bounced off his car, really. Even though they did tie it up, they're now back down to a 1-goal deficit. Zippy now gets this clear out. See what Gold is able to do to answer the third time against U of A here. Patrick tries to take possession, goes up to the wall. Anthem gets a touch. Barely beats out Goose. 50 goes midfield. Zippy, I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Patrick gets faked out. Doesn't have any boost to work with. So Goose is able to get that mid, and looks like he might have gotten a bump on Anthem. Zippy's just barely able to keep this out of his net. Anthem tries to get a musty off to Patrick. It's not quick enough. Juve keep this on Gold's side as Anthem's able to keep this out of his net, but they're just putting on the pressure. Gold, it looks like they're just doing everything they can to keep this at a 1-goal deficit, but they need to get a counterattack and score if they want to win this series or have a chance of winning at least. Patrick just barely able to reach that. He's able to get it around Bob. Now he can though. Zippy. It's round 1 by Anthem, just not in the position to follow that up. It's an open net. But Goose spawned in enough time to save it. And that will be the end of this series. Solid showing, honestly, from both teams. It was kind of back and forth, and you know, I props to Gold for what they were able to do. I definitely feel like they could have won that match, but you stream us now. Have I not been saying that I would? Like, you guys aren't playing already yet. It's supposed to be at 5. Don't tell me you started early. Bruh. This guy. This freaking guy. Yeah, that's when it's round 1, 2, and 3. I'm assuming that you're just messing with me, in all honesty, but yeah. So I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be back in like 15 minutes to stream Maroon versus GCU.
drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Couldn't get any closer. Try to forget all that we had. I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me. So close to the edge of something so worth it. You have the world right at your feet. It almost is all we'll ever be. We can't get any Let me go. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Savoring this moment, is this our last goodbye? Whether we loved each other, I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away, I can't look you in the face. I don't wanna have to lie, I wanted this love to survive. Now when I look in your I feel paralyzed.
Yo. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, we're just better. I plan on going 6-0 today.
Now I know it's over. I see you passing by.
Yeah.
Hand in hand.
We'll get another chance too.
We're perfect light. I'm by
Alright, because it's double A then. We'd play them again. It's not double A limb.
We only have 3 teams in our group though, so that all it is just seeding them for us. Because most groups have 4.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, so it's all for seeding. Oh,
No, it's one team DQ from every group. That's it.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we only have 3 teams in our thing anyway.
It's double LM.
That's what I was asking.
Wind Waker isn't saying.
It says double LM on the overview. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we'll cook them again.
No, we'll have to play one more anyway after this.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because we...
Wait, so we're gonna have to play Weber twice for no reason? Why would we play them twice?
It's double LM. I think, yeah.
Why would we play them twice anyway? We already beat them.
It's double LM.
One.
To eliminate a
Okay.
team, they need to be beat twice. We need to eliminate one team from the bracket.
Oh, I got you. So if we...
Who did GCU play?
No one,
So
they
if we
got to buy.
win, if we beat GCU, then...
They'll just seed one. Hello, Angel.
Alright. Didn't mean to leak comms for that brief period. But yeah, pro streamer here. We should be getting underway with Maroon versus GCU here. Hopefully. If Maroon wins this, then they Did you? I actually unmuted him briefly, Angel, for him to say hi. I don't know if you heard it or not, because he got upset that I muted him. No. Yeah, he said hi twice. The first time he was muted because I fixed it. Yeah. No, it's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Looks like we're not playing yet. I mean, I might be able to sneak in a third one here. I don't know. Unless he'll just accept that he said it in spirit. Okay. Doesn't that's alright. I actually have to run an ad before we start this because I don't have any snoozes left. So, yeah. Shit. Alright, I do not know what what's going on. Apparently we're trying to get the game started and no response from GCU. Bruh. Okay. Alright, apparently we're having issues. One of the players on GCU had to restart. Should be good now, hopefully. Actually get this underway. Somebody said hi, okay. I think Froppy said A. And Nando says, oh my god, Norway. Nor. A. Bruh. Alright, here we go. We're actually starting. It's actually happening. Hold on, I have to reset the, to switch this around. There we go. Alright. This should also be a best of 5. If Maroon wins this, then they will be done playing. And they'll qualify for, I think, tomorrow. But if they lose this, then they'll have to play against Weber State again. Since it's a double elim group stage. Shouldn't be too much of an issue is that shot just barely off the crossbar. Maroon's able to get it out. That was very dangerous, but a little lucky. Stumos hits this off the wall. Froppy now tries to get it down to Nando. Arya whiffs. Miko now unable to get it around with Tumos. It's Ebsky. It's up for it. Arya gets bumped. Nando trying to go for a double, but Ebsky's gonna clear this out. Bit of a whiff, fakes out. Ooh, Ebsky almost gets another fake on the defender. Tries to get this out, but Arya's there for it. Froppy now, being patient, gets the boost, gets it over Ebsky. It's Miko. Rough position as it's midfield, and no one is in Maroon's net to save that. Not really sure what the rotations were here. Apparently Arya just couldn't get a good touch on that, and Miko also committed for it. And Ebsky was just, I think, on GCU's side still. It's alright though. Still plenty of Rocket League left to play. Froppy hits this down to Nando. Ebsky tries to clear it out, and it's just right back to his net. Arya turns for Ruth, assuming that he had time to, and he just didn't. So far, this is very fast-paced Rocket League, and Maroon just aren't responding well enough to it. Need to get acclimated and probably warmed up after not playing for 30 minutes. Well, like 40, but... Nando. 50 with Arya. Miko sends it down the pitch. Arya doesn't have any boost. Chumos gets his midfield. Nando trying to get a double. Does get it. Froppy there to put it away. It goes around Ebsky, and Miko backflipping trying to get to that, but it's just over him. .50 mid, Latumos something with it as Miko puts it to the wall. Demo on Arya. Miko's 50 goes midfield. And its touch is a little too aggressive though. So they weren't able to create anything off of that play, and Arya now trying to capitalize as he gets bumped. But another demo, and Arya is able to put this in. what a series of events. Etsy couldn't finish, but Ari was able to demo Nando and get this around the last defender. And they've got a point on the board. So we have Evsky now. It's a flip reset. Tries to get a musty off of it. Miko 50s Nando. Froppy beats out Evsky. Azaria now trying to keep this midfield. Keep this pressure going. Olutumos puts it off to Nando, who's able to get it to Froppy and gets a shot that's just barely wide off of the post. Ooh, unfortunate demo coming out on Maroon's last defender. As Aria's touch just sends it right down to Froppy. Two minutes left. Maroon is looking at a 3-goal lead from GCU here. Miko puts it up for Aria. Not really able to do much with it though. It gets cleared back to Maroon's side. Miko though goes midfield. Evsky almost gets it around one. It's midfield for Aria. Latumos decides to go for it. Probably had faith he was able to get some sort of touch on that, even though Ari was just faster. Can't root against Froppy and Nando. I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, it's tough for me to root against Nando, but you know, this is my team right here. And look at that, Brent Nando scores on him. Not really sure what happened here. It's like Evsky just didn't get any touch on that, and Ari is a little bit awkward coming off the wall. We have him again now, though. Tries to take a quick shot, but it's right off of Nando's car. Evsky gets this off the backboard. Miko isn't able to make contact and secure that goal. They really needed that to get back into this game. As it bounces off the post, and Maroon have to fight to make another counterattack against GCU here. Solid demo from Aria. It's down midfield to Miko, but he's just a little bit too close to the plate to do anything with it. Tries to get a shot off, but it's put off to GCU's corner. Aria, solid touch, but Nando's ready for it. He sends this back down to their side. And it's looking like they might be looking at a game lead here in this series from GCU. As they aren't able to create too many more opportunities to score. GCU just looked extremely comfortable as they put another one in the back of Maroon's net. Yeah, I honestly think that Maroon just needs to reset and regain. They've had this game to warm up. You know, they scored a couple goals, but GCU just started getting a little too cocky and comfortable in this game, and kind of went away with the win. I think Maroon can step it up though. And they 3-0'd Weber State apparently quite easily, might I add, earlier. We didn't get to watch it, but Weber State is not a bad team. But GCU is definitely the monster to beat here. Is Nando coming in with just a stacked scoreboard. So we go into game 2 here. Miko doesn't have a lot of boost. Tries to get around Nando, but it's forced mid as Evsky now. Almost gets it around the last defender, but isn't able to. Unfortunate midfield play there I mean, just a bit of an overcommit from Maroon, and Arya just wasn't able to come back to that ball. It's just barely not able to reach it. Heskey now beats out Froppy, leaves it for Arya, tries to get a double, just ends up going behind him. It's Tumos now. See what he does with it. He gets it off him, but Froppy keeps this on Maroon's side, and that shot right into the top left corner of their net. Maroon are just simply getting beaten out on every ball. Or almost every ball, at least. Froppy able to get a touch on that from Ebsy Slick. Arya putting it off to Miko. Gets challenged early, forced to give away possession. Nando gets it down to Latumos. So he keeps this into Maroon's half. Go now. Doesn't really have anyone challenging him. Gets it around Froppy. But gets demoed in the process. Zebski gets a 50 midfield to keep this out of their net. Arya as well. Miko can't really follow this up again. It's Nando. Touch gets blocked out by Evsky, but not really too many offensive opportunities from Maroon here. They're getting these counter attacks, but they don't really amount to much. Evsky, see what he can do with this ball. Ari decides to come in. He gets a really nice redirect off the wall, but just a little bit too wide. Miko's touch a little unfortunate, as GCU couldn't really shoot on an open net there, but still was dangerous nonetheless. Maroon still need to step it up here as the Tumos puts this up, forcing Ari to jump for it. Evsky gets a dunk on it as Arya decides to go for a shot, and Evsky tried to get a demo. Play works out in their favor anyway, as Miko is able to secure this. Tumos probably forced to hit it a little awkward there, trying to get around Evsky. Leaving an open net for Miko. A little more than half the game still left. Maroon are definitely looking a little bit better than last game. Arya keeps this midfield. Evsky now gets it off the wall back to him, but gets beaten out by Latumos. Miko gets demoed. And Evsky was forced to jump on that play, but wasn't expecting a pass midfield to Nando. And that demo just secured that goal. So far, the physical plays coming out from GCU have definitely proved to work in their favor and put the nail in the coffin on Maroon for a lot of these plays. It's not an absurd amount of physicality, but they're doing it when it matters most and giving them just those slight slivers to score on an almost open net, as both Froppy and Tumos just jump for that. Not really much Arya can do. He backs up into the net, but it rolls up the wall and he just doesn't have the time to jump for it. Unfortunate. That Maroon are looking definitely a little worse for wear right now. I think the mental might just be a little chalked after those last couple goals. Hopefully they don't get too much into their own heads, because I still think they can maybe not come back from this, but at least reset from this game. Sorry, I tried to clear this out, but just another goal from GCU. I mean, they're just playing so solid, and you can just tell that a lot of these plays are just out of Maroon's reach. Doesn't seem like they have the boost, they don't have the momentum. They can play at this level, but they're just GCU is just playing that much better, I think, right now. They are able to secure a second goal, though, thankfully. I was about to say, well, I don't want to see them get Braziled. As a bit of unfortunate play from GCU, gets this ball midfield. They do avoid the Brazil for the time being. Alright, now trying to create something more to get them back in this. 'Cause it's not over yet. But a 4-goal deficit in 1 minute is a lot to take on. And the bumps on Miko making him awkward. He doesn't have a whole lot of boost to work with. Yeah, it's a lot of these plays are just Maroon just kind of sitting in their net as GCU hit the ball off the backboard and just jump for it, and Maroon's just sitting there. I'm not sure if Maroon's just letting them go for it, if they're just kind of defeated, or if they genuinely don't have boost at all times. I mean, I don't know what really is going on, but I feel like a lot of these air challenges just aren't coming out when they need to be. Arya's able to secure another one from Maroon, but it's just too little too late for this game at least. They have another chance against GCU here, but they're still looking at a reverse sweep, which is very difficult. I feel like they also might need to just reset mentally after this one. Because I don't know. At first, during that game, they definitely looked like they were playing better than the first one, but once again, GCU just ran away with 6 goals. We're going to game 3 though. Maroon are looking at a 2-game lead from GCU. I'm sure they're very comfortable closing this out on match point here. Let's see what Maroon are able to do to come back, if at all. Solid touch from Ebski, keeping this out of his box. Sorry, now gets a clear midfield back to him, but he just doesn't have the boost to beat Altumos. It's Miko now, forced to make an awkward touch on this ball. Oh my god, Nando just fakes out 2 of Maroon's players. Miko and Evsky both go for that and gets a flip reset to get it around Arya. That is just brutal. Miko now trying to keep this play alive, but no one on his team is really backing him up. Evsky now keeps this on their side. Arya not able to do much. Gets it around Nando though. He's able to get 50 on Latumos. Froppy's able to clear this out. Zebski now is able to get it around Froppy. Nando's just up for it, and it's a passing blade comes out. Thankfully Arya's there to cut in and shut that down before it got too dangerous. Tries to get it off to Ebski, but Nando has just been ruthless this series and cutting off any opportunities. Being there for every play when it matters most. Latimos now tries to get this mid. It's just off to Ebsky. Takes a quick shot and it works out for Maroon. GCU just weren't able to get to it. Froppy gets this touch but isn't able to get a second one. And Latimos gets faked out, I think. Nico has an open net. For the first time this series, they are tied up. It's Froppy now. Gets a 50 on that Maroon defender. Nico hits this out to Arya, who just rushes that play a little bit too quick. Evsky whiffs as well. Maroon trying to create something, but they're just playing a little too fast for their own good right now. They aren't capitalizing on these opportunities to score. Goes midfield to Nando. It's Miko now. Gets this around Froppy. Has the boost. Trying to do something mechanical with it, but just puts it off the backboard. It's Arya. His touch goes up. FC is able to get this to the corner. It's a pass back down, but Froppy and Latimos are able to get this out to Nando. Froppy gets around Arya. Miko puts it back to him though. And Nando's just done such a great job on these counterattack plays to take the ball out of his box and into his corner and back onto Maroon's side. So he tries to go for a double here, gets it midfield. FC's able to get a good enough touch here. As Arya almost gets demoed out by Froppy. Nando putting it to Latumos. Wasn't able to get contact on it, and Arya was able to save Froppy's shot. Really dangerous plays that are coming out from GCU here, but Maroon is holding on. As Miko gets a solid save on another Froppy shot. Arya gets 50'd by Nando. As he gets it around him though. Froppy ends up bumping Latumos in the air, and it's a little awkward for GCU, but they still have the pressure here. It's Miko's last one back, and Arya gets a demo on Latumos. He was the last line of defense for GCU, and they go up in this game. Finally, 51 seconds left. They can hold on to this lead. They will be on their way to a reverse sweep. As he puts this up, doesn't have a lot of boost left of that play. Nando gets faked out, misreading that ball. Miko's touch goes right to Froppy. As Arya cuts off Nando. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with, but just tries to get it to Miko. Gets beaten out by Latumos. Latumos just barely able to get back to that ball. As Arya's touch goes to the backboard, but no one from Maroon wanted to challenge it. Doesn't matter though. They don't need to score again. They just need to hold on to this lead. Don't overcommit. They're all on GCU's side. It takes one good clear to create this counterattack. But the ball is still on GCU's side, and a bit of a whiff or a fake for Miko will secure this game win. And Maroon are back in it. I feel a reverse sweep coming. Just need to win this one, and then they'll take it to match point themselves. But I'm sure GCU aren't too happy about after that game. Maroon definitely stepped it up, and they're gonna put pedal to the metal here, try and close this out once again for their own match point. As Evsky is able to get good touch off of Tumas from the ball. Great an opportunity for Arya. Doesn't have boost though, and Miko gets demoed. So this midfield presence just goes completely to GCU. Thankfully, Miko's able to get back to it though. Ebsky now, being patient. Hits this up to Arya, who just maybe wasn't expecting Ebsky to hit it that hard. He had enough space to jump for it. He just was playing reactively, apparently. Ebsky now trying to get this midfield, but no one from Maroon is there to bite. Miko trying to take control. Ends up just giving it to GCU though, and Ebsky, solid save on Nando's double touch. Tumos gets it off to Nando. Maroon are just doing their best to keep it out of their box. You know, they're facing a bit of an onslaught from GCU here. Nando gets it down to Latumos, but Miko just shutting it down before he could even have a chance to jump for it. An unfortunate pinch, and Latumos was up for it, but double commit on Maroon's side leaves an open net for Froppy. Ebsky now gets it under Latumos, gets it over Nando, couldn't quite get the third. Gets this off to Arya in the corner. Leaves it back for him even though it doesn't have boost. Gets a 50 with Froppy. Miko now. He's dead. Nando's touch gets beaten out by Ebsky. He has a double and he just barely misses it. This touch also off the crossbar, and Maroon doing everything they can to score this, but it's just going off the backboard of the crossbar every time. Really unfortunate series of events. It's so many opportunities to score there. They just couldn't make it happen. Might have another one here though. So Arya leaves it for Ebsky, but he gets beaten out by Nando. He goes up the wall, gets this midfield to Latumos. Ebsky now gets it over one. Nando gives the ball away to Maroon. Arya panics to get this around them. Ebsky able to get this midfield. Froppy unable to get contact. Arya putting this just around Nando. Tumos is going to hit this off to the wall though. He pops it up for Froppy. He's able to do much else with that ball, but Latumos almost gets a double. Arya and Miko both jump for that. And thankfully Ebsky is still there to clear this out. In a minute and a half. GCU still have that one goal. Maroon, nothing to show for it. Have a lot of attempts. Miko trying to keep this pressure going, but as time ticks away, GCU are looking at a series win here. As long as they can keep Maroon from scoring on their net just once. 50 goes back to Arya, sends it down the pitch. Miko, his touch gets it around one, but Arya's touch just sends it right up to Froppy. Miko now is able to get this off the ceiling, but not really able to do much else with it. So Tumo sends this to the ground, and Nando almost able to get a scoring opportunity there. Froppy has it, and Miko is just barely able to get that out. He's able to get it around with Tumos. 50 goes up, and Arya has a shot, but Nando's there for it. It's off to Arya. He just takes a quick shot on it. Probably should have controlled that. Really secure that scoring opportunity. The seconds are counting down. Miko can't do much else with it as he doesn't have boost. Arya now doesn't have anything either, and GCU put it to the ground. Not a bad showing from Maroon. They almost came back, but GCU were able to just barely win that last game. Yeah, Pixel, sorry, you kind of missed it. But we're not done yet, as I believe Maroon still have to play Weber State, and if they win that, they'll still qualify, because it's just the worst team in the group that that gets taken out of this qualifier. So the best results for CRL. Yeah, I mean, you know, they've qualified, you know, more recently than ASU or U of A, but I think we're still capable of beating them. But yeah, I think we should be. Let me check here. I think we should be playing against Weber State. Why do I have to have a screenshot of everything? Hopefully we'll be able to report this and move on. I'm gonna be right back though.
Watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. close to the edge of something so worthy. You have the world right at your feet, and almost is all we'll ever be. We can't get any Let me go. Left me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer. We couldn't get any closer.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Alright, we are back. We will actually end up watching Maroon play Weber State, as they have to face them off again to qualify for tomorrow. Maroon also have one more game to play in their losers bracket. I think they've already qualified though, since there was actually 4 teams in their bracket, like normal, and they beat the last one, so they'll still qualify for tomorrow whether or not they lose this next one. But Maroon are going to get their game started early here, just to get it out of the way. But they do need to beat them if they want to qualify for tomorrow. But they swept them earlier, so Weber State, they should have a somewhat decent team. Not sure if black is their varsity or not, but so we wait for them to get in here. Alright. Well, let me switch these teams around. Hold on. There we go. This is still a best of 5, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure. This is technically the loser's bracket of this group stage qualifier. Maroon definitely started to kick it into higher gear against GCU, but GCU just were able to sneak away with a 3-1 win. Very solid team. But Maroon swept Weber State earlier, so hopefully their mental is, you know, reset after GCU, and they can close this out in a relatively clean fashion. Varia now, getting it off of Miko's wall touch. Varia tries to get back to midfield. Evsky forced to take his time with it. Absolutely no one hits it off the wall. Arya sends it down to Evsky. Just barely goes off the crossbar, and Miko's hit is saved out by absolutely no one. He's also able to get this off the crossbar. Solid defense from Weber State so far. Maroon are definitely proving to have a little more offensive prowess. Sorry, I tried to get this back down to Evsky after failing the play, and a little unfortunate. Goes back to their own half. It's Miko now. See what he does with it. Gets bumped out by Succa. Absolutely no one takes this ball to the wall. Arya now getting off the corner. Evsky, a bit of a miss jump. Decides to take ground control instead. Weber is struggling to really just get this out of their own half. Nico now. Let's see what he's able to do. Does get it off to Evsky, but it's a little too wide for him to make a shot on net with it. Evsky now. Gets a 50 with absolutely no one. Succa sending it down the pitch. Miko trying to get it to Arya, but just puts it behind him. Arya putting it back down to Evsky, but Speed is able to clear this out. Evsky puts this back to Arya, and Arya misread the positioning of that ball. Miko now gets beaten out by Speed. Evsky fakes out one on Weber. He's able to just barely get around the second one. The 50 goes off to Maroon's side. Arya now. It's round one, but he's unable to do anything with that play. Miko keeping this in possession. So he doesn't have boost, doesn't get contact. Zari gets demoed. Miko, though, keeping this in play. He's able to get a second touch, though. So Maroon have had opportunities to score, but a lot of them haven't been good enough to really do much with. Miko gets caught lacking in midfield. It's 39 seconds left on the clock. It's a breakaway goal from Weber. I don't know if he's expecting Speed to just not challenge it as quick as he did, or I'm not really sure what happened, but let's see what he can do to try and tie this up. Succa's able to keep this out. Miko puts it midfield. Arya gets a 50. Ebsky now. He goes midfield. Arya gets it off the corner. Miko gets just beaten out by speed, but is able to keep this in play still. Arya hits it up. Ebsky now beats out 2 and gets a double, but isn't able to get it on target. Miko jumps for it, but absolutely no one is there for it. Ebsky is able to secure it. A lot of attempts. Thankfully, Maroon was able to secure one. We go into overtime. Change, bruh. Shut up, Gio. I'm sorry that Decibel isn't here to bless your ears and just keep you entertained, okay? At least I'm here. At least I'm streaming. Putting in the work. Doing my 9 to 5. Bro, this guy. I'm not just gonna talk 100% of the time, alright? Okay. Decibel's got banned, alright? You're stuck with me. As Maroon just barely comes back after a 0-second goal and winning an OT. Show emotions. Gio, this is just the way I cast, man. I do get excited for things. I'm not as expressive as Decibel. I mean, you should know that from playing with the two of us. Usually when we cast together, I'm the more analyzation guy, you know, and he's the more, you know, shoutcaster type. Alright? There's a balance there, but, you know, we aren't always able to stream together. That's besides the point. As Maroon going to game 2 here, securing a goal in the first 32 seconds. Miko gets it around 2. Last defender's just trying to work his way back around the net, but wasn't expecting that play to go in Maroon's favor. They seem like they're getting their footing back after playing GCU. They swept Weber State earlier, but Weber almost took a game off them here in this series. So we didn't watch that game, but I don't know if they're playing better this time or if Maroon is just getting a little tired of playing today. Zebski now tries to slow this down, take possession, gets it around 1. Miko gets beaten out. Decides to leave it. Maybe he got called off by Arya, but I think he had the boost to continue going for that. Not really sure what happened there. This goes up to absolutely no one. Gets a musty. Is able to get another. Miko keeps this out. Nebsky has an open net to shoot on. Solid counterattack from Maroon. Weber just pushed up a little too far for that one. Speed, last one back, should not have gone for that. It's all of Maroon. We're backing up that play. Arya now gets us to midfield. If she's able to get a touch on it. Sucka messes up his teammate. Absolutely no one calls off speed. And a bit of unfortunate play from Maroon. Ebsky gets beaten out and Miko wasn't expecting to get challenged so soon. And Arya just pushing up with him. And so far, it seems like Weber, whatever happened earlier in the day, they're putting up a fight against Maroon. They have things tied up here. Ebski passes back to Miko though. Goes under absolutely no one. And Ebski is able to secure it as Arya is able to get a demo on the last defender. Just barely able to get that in. It's over him though now as Miko's left alone. Isn't able to get a touch on it, but Arya's going to take this out. Almost got a shot off of that as Sucka waited any longer on that play. Miko puts it midfield, but no one on Maroon is there for it. Arya puts it up. Speed now, putting it back to his teammate. Ebski's able to get a good clear though. Absolutely no one. Slows us down. Trying to take to the wall. Forced to get a 50 though. Goes up to Sucka. Gets beaten out by Miko. Ebski now. See what he does with it. Has a flip. Uses it immediately. Gets a solid play in Arya. I don't know if he had a flip or not, but didn't use it. Doesn't matter though, because Miko and Ebski secure this play. Yeah, I thought he got one. Maybe he didn't. Be funny to hear the comms there as he's just screaming like, "Where's the flip?" It's alright though. Rune still looking solid. They've got 2-goal lead here against Weber State. Miko's going to keep this one out as he leaves it for Ebski. Gets it around speed. Arya going down the pitch just trying to demo people. Not sure what he's doing exactly. This is having fun. Ebski now doesn't have boost. See what he does with it. Just gets it around one. Miko beating out Sucka. Couldn't quite get around it to get it around absolutely no one. It's Miko now. Gets this off the backboard. It's left for Ebski. Just barely able to get that second touch off of his own. Maroon is definitely looking a little more solid this game. Got a 3-goal lead. Ooh, Sucka just barely able to save that, but it doesn't matter because you just see Ebski and Miko just high flying for it. Or Ebski and Arya, sorry. They both want a piece of that. As Maroon are just looking basically as comfortable as GCU was now in their first and second game of that series. And Weber is just not really able to do much to beat out Maroon's pressure. Arya now gets a flip. Gets a 50 with it. Ebski isn't able to get this up the wall. Nico now. Can't really do much with it either. Doesn't matter though, as this will close out game 2 once the ball touches the ground. Eventually. At some point in the next foreseeable future. You know? The players doing a great job of keeping it up. Maroon, I guess, do not want to just end it. They're just having too much fun. And Ebski takes another one for the road. So why not? Yeah, that'll put us into game 3 finally. Let me look to see how Gold is doing in their bracket. I mean, they should be qualifying regardless for tomorrow, but just would like to see. It looks like they did 3-0 both USA FA Esports and USU Blue. So they will be playing tomorrow, of course. But we weren't able to stream them again. And it looks like Maroon might be closing out the day right here and now as we go into game number 3. Once Weber State is able to pull themselves out of the gutter. Let's see. Evsky has an air dribble. Arya trying to get contact on that too. So they're both just free flying towards the net, but it's just off the crossbar as absolutely no one gets it around Miko. Doesn't matter. They keep it out of their net. Evsky now gets a 50. Sends it down to their net, and a whiff from Speed will make that a goal for Maroon. It's a powerful touch, but just not able to get up to it. Arya now trying to get a double. Isn't able to. It's absolutely no one is able to get this back on the Maroon side. Definitely seems like he's the star player of that team. Or sorry, of Weber State Black here. Definitely proving to beat out Maroon here and there. Be a menace when he needs to be, but his teammates just aren't doing enough to back him up, it seems. Succa gets this up, gets it to the wall, but it's just right up to Evsky. Is Arya now trying to get to this. Evsky coming off the ceiling, it seems. Miko sends this to Arya's side. Gets 50'd out by Succa. So now trying to get down the pitch. Evsky puts it under him. Arya now tries to go for an air dribble or something, but ends up still working in his favor. He kind of gave the ball away, but didn't really matter as absolutely no one whiffs, and he's able to get this mid to Evsky. He's just sitting in their box, just waiting for it, apparently. Arya now is able to keep this out of their net. Gets it up to Speed. Evsky and Arya both go for that, and Miko is just pre-jumping practically from that pinch upward. Jumped before the ball even hit the ceiling, and he was able to secure a third goal for Maroon. Not really sure what Weber State can do against that at all. Miko tries to get a flip reset. Doesn't get good enough contact. Arya as well. Isn't able to do anything. And Arya gets just a slight redirect touch off of Miko, who probably wanted that ball for himself. But here we go into the other half of the game here. Maroon are looking even better than they did last game. Evsky just almost gets it around Succa. He's ready for it. There's absolutely no one. It's a nice shot off of Succa's pass. Evsky not able to do much with that. But looks like Maroon probably just got a little too confident. Miko now beats out Speed. Ebsky isn't able to get contact on that. Looks like he just ran out of boost at the worst possible moment. Sucking out, trying to see what he can do with it. It's left for Arya. As he reads Speed's touch, and gets it midfield to Ebsky, who just sends it right into the top of their net. It's looking to be pretty much Jover for Rubber State here. They put up a pretty good fight in the first game. They had the lead until 0-second goal from Maroon. It was only a 1-goal lead, but it's still something. And Maroon just shut them out in OT. Ever since then, Maroon has just gotten better and better. They've gained confidence in this game. I'm not sure what Ebsky's car just did there. Bit of a 720. Miko now gets this off the ceiling. Ebsky gets a shot, but it's just off the crossbar. Arya gets this off the wall. Miko being patient. Arya just coming in randomly, not really sure what he's trying to do. Speed gets a demo on Ebsky, but Arya's able to come in and take possession here. Keep this on Weber's side. Arya tries to get a flip reset play. Miko doesn't have any boost. Almost a solid redirect from him and Arya. Miko gets this mid. Arya just... I think Arya just doesn't really care to score anymore. He's just playing the game, doing whatever he wants. He just wants to be done with this. Miko tries to get a last one, but just can't. Absolutely no one gets off the ceiling, and Speed, sorry, Sucker rather, is able to get one for the road, but that will be Maroon getting another sweep on Weber State Black today. Securing qualification for tomorrow's playoffs, which I still think are just qualifiers for like a grand final, like bracket. Hopefully a LAN. Not sure. Not really sure what CECC is gonna do with these different regions, but either way, Maroon and Gold both qualify for tomorrow. Props to them. Couldn't beat out, unfortunately, the other Arizona schools, but they still put up a good fight against them, and we'll see what they do tomorrow. Thank you everyone for watching, for showing up. Follow the stream if you haven't. See you guys later.